Calculating surface area in a fish tank, you're going to want to measure the width right here, times it by the length going across to the other side. Standard tank, rectangle, would be 18 width times 60 inches in length. And that should get you your aquarium surface volume. So if I use this tank as an example with its current inhabitants, he's probably the biggest fish in the tank, about 9 inches. He's about 5 to 6 inches. These little guys are probably about 4 inches. I have a pleco that's probably 6 inches. And a catfish, again, that's hiding back there. And he's about another 4 inches. Okay, so basically to sum it up, the current fish that I have in there, I have 6 fish in there, they average about 35 inches total. Times that by the 12 square inches you need of surface area per inch of fish, came out to roughly about 70. Total surface volume in that tank was 1,080. So basically I can squeeze about 15 fish in that tank. So they're saying maybe 9 more, which it's got a bunch of variables. You have filtration that's taking up space, substrate that's taking up space. The fish are not all equal in size. So I'd probably dumb it down. I mean, I was rounding up a little bit on my calculations, but I'd probably round up even more. And then you got to factor in that the fish are going to continue to grow. Alright, so what I need to do is relocate these guys. They've outgrown this tank, and there's so many of them. So I'm going to put them in another tank, a bigger tank, but then I have another dilemma I have to deal with. This is the tank I want to put them into. A lot bigger, 130 gallon tank, which has 2 flower horns and 2 jaguar cichlids. But to put them in this tank, I am going to need to relocate these guys. So, there they are. I can put the flower horns and the jaguar cichlids in this tank. And here we have the arowana, the clown knife, which is always hiding behind the red lava rock. And we also have the Texas cichlid, which he might not agree with the new habitats. So I might have to move him as well. That's where this tank comes into effect. Currently I have 2 long-finned Oscars and a couple of African leaf cichlids and a pleco and a red-tailed catfish that's probably hiding behind the rock. So I can put the flower horns, the jaguars in this tank, or just bring in the Texas cichlid. He's been with these guys before. So that's my dilemma. Here's a couple other guys that need to come out of this tank. Got a Cuban cichlid, a frontosa, and a starry night cichlid that's very pretty. I love him. Looks good with the black substrate. These guys really get dark. So I need to probably put them in the 130 gallon tank. So, yes. And here we have the dovi. He's too aggressive. He's probably going to have to stay in this tank until I clear out a bigger tank just for him. He is kind of small right now, so maybe he could get along with some of the bigger fish for now. But we shall see on that one. I also have my tank inside the house that currently is pretty full. This is about a 110 gallon tank that I could maybe throw a flower horn or jaguars in here, maybe the Texas. So this is another option. So in conclusion, I will use this method when I do move all these fish that we just showed you in this video, and then I'll make a future video of the results. As always, thanks for watching. I appreciate it, and I appreciate you, and you, and you. Oh, you here? Oh, we're all you. And have a great weekend. And it's all about the fish. Thank you very much. Bye-bye.